Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be voting for which players are going to be joining the Premier League Hall of Fame next. We already know that Thierry Henry and Alan Shearer have made it in as the first two players into the new Hall of Fame, and we've got 6 to pick from a mixtures of attackers, midfielders and defenders. But for me, the players that deserve to go into that all-time best Hall of Fame should be attacking players. But we are going to include some defenders and midfielders as well, just because obviously this is going to come down to my opinion on who I think has been the best player throughout the years. So let's just crack on. Who is going to be joining Alan Shearer and Thierry Henry? It's down to me and the rest of the fans. We've got 6 players to pick from. Let's go. We've got the first 5 appearing here: Tony Adams, David Beckham, Dennis Bergkamp, Sol Campbell, Eric Cantona. Got Andy Cole, Ashley Cole, Didier Drogba, Les Ferdinand, and then Rio Ferdinand. Got a few midfielders there: Michael Owen, Schmeichel, the only goalkeeper in this selection out of all these players that we can go for. Then at the bottom there we've got Ian Wright, Patrick Vieira, Nemanja Vidic. We've got some very interesting ones to pick from. Then just having a look at a few of the players. See, when we hover over them, they go in from the black and white into the colour, and we've got some really tough decisions to make. So we're going to have to start getting rid of a few players and then adding people into who I think should make it. So we've got options, for my opinion, with David Beckham, Dennis Bergkamp, Eric Cantona, Ashley Cole, maybe, if I'm going to be picking a defender. We've got Drogba. There's Ferdinand as well. We've got Steven Gerrard, Roy Keane, Frank Lampard, John Terry, Paul Scholes, Robbie Van Persie, another great striker. For me, I know there's probably quite a few players like Patrick Vieira. For me, I haven't really seen him play that much from like highlights from the past. So I think we can get rid of the bottom 3. If I have gone to pick a midfielder or a few midfielders, if you didn't see my video about the Premier League all-time 11 that I made, you can go and check that out. It was very tough, but we managed to do it in the end, and I think I might pick a few players from that for my midfield selection. So for options, for me, we'll have to go Roy Keane as one of the options, and then maybe just pick attacking players. So let's just pick who's definitely going to make it in my opinion. We're going to have to go for David Beckham, which we have selected. This is information from him: 265 appearances, 62 goals, 80 assists, 6 titles and 1 monthly award. And then there we've got his career highlights. Of course, with Manchester United, had a quick loan spell at Preston North End, went back to United, went to Real Madrid and ended his season at PSG. So there we are. David Beckham has been selected as our first player. Next up, we're going to have Eric Cantona as well. He was another great Manchester United player. 156 appearances, 70 goals, 56 assists, 4 titles, and here is career highlights as well. So we'll select him there. So that's our second player selected. Let's have a look at some of the midfielders, and we'll come back to some attackers. Roy Keane, for me, will have to be in it as well. for a midfielder to get 39 goals and 33 assists in 366 appearances, considering he was that holding defensive midfielder. He was a really good tackler, really good player overall. And yeah, of course, started off at Nottingham Forest, then played the rest of his career at Manchester United. Really good player. And yes, Roy Keane. Let's have a look. I suppose we've got to have a goalkeeper in there as well, really. Peter Schmeichel, with 128 clean sheets out of 310 appearances. If only there was an option there for the amount of saves he has made, that would be just too many. Of course, played for United and City, but still a really top goalkeeper, and he's going to make it into my 4th slot. Robbie Van Persie as well. He's got to make it in there with 2 golden boots, a title, 144 goals out of 280 appearances. Of course, Arsenal and United player that caused lots of arguments between the two teams, and obviously the player as well wasn't a favourite at the club after he moved to United. But yes, we have got one more selection to pick, and I'm going to give it. It's going to be a close one. It's whether I pick a defender in Rio Ferdinand or John Terry, or if I'll go for an attacking player, which will probably be between Didier Drogba or Robbie Fowler. Let's have a look at the information. We've got 379 appearances, 163 goals. When we have a look at Drogba, only 104 goals, but more golden boots, more titles, just a top striker all the way, just all throughout his career, and brilliant. For me though, I'm probably going to have to go for Robbie Fowler. We're going to have to go for very good player here. Played for Liverpool and got some of his career highlights as well that I'm just reading through. Fastest Premier League hat-trick. Very nice. Robbie Fowler is going to be my final player to go into the Hall of Fame. We're going to submit the vote, and that is me as one of the fans to vote for the next 6 that is going to be added to the Hall of Fame. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.